So checkpoint 5 in your textbook is the same type of question. They give you the function of x is negative 2x squared plus x plus 5, and they say find the difference quotient for the following function. So again, we want to use the same expression we did last time, f of x plus h minus f of x all over h. And I always like to start with this minus f of x, and that's going to give me minus the function that they gave in the question, minus 2x squared plus x plus 5. Then I like to do this part next. Basically, I'm going to take x plus h, and I'm going to substitute it in for wherever x occurs in the function. So that looks like this. So I have negative 2 times x plus h squared plus, so for x here I'll have x plus h plus 5. So again, see that I took my x plus h and I just substituted in for wherever x occurred in that function. And this is all over the denominator h. Now what I need to do is simplify the numerator. And to do that, I'm going to use order of operations and get rid of my brackets first. So in getting rid of my brackets, again, I like to do this part first because it's the easiest part of the expression to do. I have a negative sign outside of my bracket, so that's going to change all the signs inside the bracket. So negative 2x squared becomes positive 2x squared, positive x becomes negative x, and positive 5 becomes negative 5. There, I've taken care of negative f of x. Now what I'm going to do is simplify this part here. I'm going to get rid of the brackets. I have a positive in front of the brackets, so that means I can just remove the brackets and not change anything. So I get x plus h plus 5. Great. Last part of the expression I'm going to do is this part here. I'm going to get rid of my exponent of 2, and to do that I'm going to expand this out. I'll have x plus h times x plus h, which is what x plus h to the squared looks like. And I have a negative 2 in front of it. And that is all over h. So using FOIL, I want to get rid of these brackets now. So I'll do x times x gives me x squared, and then x times h gives me xh, h times x gives me hx, but that's the same as saying xh, and then h times h gives me positive h squared. Again, I'm being very careful to rewrite the rest of this expression without any errors. There we go. All over h. Again, it's the algebra that is really the sticky point here, and if you can keep to BEDMAS, to following the order of operations, you'll do okay. So my last thing I need to do is get rid of these brackets, and to do that I need to multiply everything within the brackets by negative 2. So that's going to give me negative 2x squared minus 2xh minus 2xh plus 2h squared. There, those brackets are gone. You can see how you can make a typo as you have to copy these numbers down so many times. But if you're able to skip some of these steps and just cross off numbers when you're putting them together, that's okay too, but I wanted to show you all the steps that I'm doing. There, all of my brackets are gone, my exponents are gone. Now I'm just going to put together like terms. The first one that I want to do is take this negative 2x minus negative 2xh minus negative 2xh, and that's going to become negative 4xh. That gets rid of that. And then I have negative 2x squared, and I have positive 2x squared, so those two cancel out. I have positive x and negative x, those cancel out to give me 0. I also have positive 5 and negative 5, those cancel out, and what I'm left with is negative 4xh plus 2h squared plus h all over h. And then to simplify that, I'm going to factor out my h at the top, which will leave me with negative 4x plus 2h plus 1 all over h, and then my h's cancel out, so I'm left with minus 4x plus 2h plus 1. And that's my final answer. You'll find more examples of difference quotient questions in the book, in the review exercises, and you'll also find this in your Math Excel homework. Good luck, and thanks for watching.